President-elect Trump's other big priorities, taxes. He's promised a lot of tax cuts. We have a list of some of them here. Let's take a look. Extending the 2017 tax cuts, further slashing the corporate rate, lifting the cap on deductions for state and local taxes, eliminating taxes on tips, overtime and Social Security benefits, and so on. The estimated price of this to the tune of $9 trillion. Do you believe that President-elect Trump will be able to deliver on all of those tax cuts, Senator?
Well, we've been working with a transition team, and I will tell you, in the hopes that we took the presidency, the House, and the Senate, members of the Senate have been meeting. I'm on the Finance Committee. Excuse me. We have been meeting through the summer and the fall in terms of saying, what can we do? How can we make sure we can continue these tax cuts from 2017 and extend them and make them permanent? What sort of things can we claw back from some of the excessive spending that the Democrats have done in terms of money that's going out or hasn't gone out yet? So we've been working on this all the way through, and we're going to continue to do that. Now, first, as you know, this is something we would do through reconciliation, so we have to win the House to make it happen and pass a budget. But we've been working with Lindsey Graham. He'll be chairman of the Budget Committee in the Senate to make sure we can accomplish as much as we possibly can to give the tax relief that the American people deserve, need. And we know that it was all this massive spending by the last administration that gave us this inflation that hurt the country so much.
Okay, so let me ask you that, because, again, the estimate is all those tax cuts could cost about $9 trillion and could add that much to the national debt. Would you approve that, $9 trillion?
What we know is when we cut taxes last time, the amount of money coming into the Treasury actually went up. It stimulated the economy. Less burden on businesses, less burden on families and individuals. What we also know is that government spending went up more. Our problem is not that we're taxed too little, it's that as a nation, we spend too much. The government is too big. We spend too much.
But, Senator,
and I think that's a message coming out of this election.
Yeah. Just to be clear, though, so you're saying, yes, you are okay adding to the national debt, just to be very clear.
What I'm saying is we have to take a look at the spending. That's the problem. When we cut taxes in 2017, revenue, money coming into the Treasury actually went up, but we ended up spending more than we brought in. So that's the problem. It's not that we're taxed too little. It's we continue to spend too much. The government is too big. It does too much. And we need to take a look at what we can do to make sure the American people have what they need.
Senator.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.